New York's got the advantage, having won the last contest in this rivalry. Zibanejad's coming off a multi-point effort in the last head-to-head matchup. Herbich's last meeting against them saw him deliver a number of hits and takeaways. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Rangers take possession to get this one underway. Slides it on over to Panarin. And here at center, that's intercepted. To his teammate. And that's intercepted by Schneider. Pass to Lafreniere. The Rangers carried along the wall. Shot! Answers it with an even better save.
Schneider's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here, and really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
Herbix has got the puck in his own zone. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. The Rangers move to the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Glove save, and the play continues.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Zibanejad's won the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net. Miller's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
The Rangers look to start the transition game, and he gives it over to Zibanejad. Slides by the check, and he takes the dish. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Zibanejad's crossed the line and is on the attack now. What a steal in his own end. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Miller's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
More than half the period left to play. Still no score in this one. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Stankoven's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Blake's got the puck along the wing. Slides it across. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone, and they'll go the other way with it. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Takes a moment behind the net. New York's moving it along the wing. Look out. Stops him cold. Moves the puck to Hall. Oh, look at this. Right in front. Oh, it's denied by Shesterkin.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Denies the shooter on that play. The Rangers move it ahead. Off the left wing and into center.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot.
Shake loose. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Takes a big hit. Dumps it in. The Hurricanes have possession shorthanded. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves with the puck to the corner. Blocked aside.
that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Jarvis wins the face-off. Sandberg's lugging the puck. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Stones him in front.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Hall's won the draw and they're on the attack. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. It's a real deflator for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Carolina's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
I like the energy that they created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
Moves the puck. Goes right to the crease. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Anderson over to Svechnikov. Gain momentum up along the side. Fires it. Denies him with the save. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Works it across to Carrier. And that's a smart heads-up play by Trocheck. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, big-time save by Anderson.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Anderson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number two set to get underway. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Carolina's ahead 1-0. The Hurricanes win the faceoff at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Dishes it off. Quick shot. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Carolina's won the draw. Can't get it to go. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Drills him. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Can't get it to go. Grabbed along the board by Soucy. Moves the puck along the half wall. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Stopped by the goaltender. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Glove save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Carolina's up 1-0. They've got numbers. Picked up along the wall by Blake. Denies him in front.
Shesterkin's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Shesterkin's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Hurricanes have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. And they'll start with possession. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Past the midway mark in this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts them down. Here he is on the tip. And that's off target as it hits a body. Hard hit frees up the puck. Scrum along the wall. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Carrick's got it along the wing. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. And I expect to see him out here again.
Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Quick pass across to Stahl. Shot! Great blocker stopped by Shesterkin. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 the score. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Here we go. Period number 3. It's win or go home time now. Moves it in front, and that's stopped. Stars all over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
It's all about the effort areas, the hard work, and the timing to get to the rebound first. The coach has some choice words for his bench right now, and you can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing in this game. They got a mountain to climb.
And on the heels of that goal, he continues that point-a-game streak against this squad.
Well, he uses the emotion of these rivalry series games to his advantage here, doesn't he? And he elicits a ton of skill when he gets this puck off. But most importantly, James, is what he means to this team right now. I mean, every time he's on the ice, he's getting puck touches, and he's finding a way to put it to the net.
Taken along the wall by Svechnikov. Denied by the goaltender. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Takes a shot, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. Uses the force on that hit. Here's a chance on the attack. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Lots of time left in this period. The Hurricanes have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Zibanejad's won a big draw on their own end. Carolina's got the puck here in the open ice. Sends a pass over. Too much traffic in the lane. Finds some space in the corner. Tees him up. Turns aside that blast.
Shesterkin's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Turns him away. Tries to feed it over to Panarin. Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. New York's in transition. Moves it to Stankovic. Dishes it to Hall. Slides the puck over and makes the save. Blake's exploring options with the puck. Scores! Right on target. Wow!
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops.
Carolina's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Down the right side and into the zone. Here's a chance. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
Carolina showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. The Hurricanes continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Nice dish from the left wing.
Blake's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times it's
And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Hurricanes are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. That's gloved by Shesterkin. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Winnipeg's up next as the homestand will continue. And, you know, in the times that I've had a chance to see them play this year, they're a lot of fun to watch when they're playing well. Looking forward to this matchup. Carolina's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. And that slides right out to center ice. And now it's over to Blake. Broken up in the neutral zone by Trocheck. Shot! And he comes up with it. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Carolina's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Schneider. And that's broken up by Blake. Quick shot! And he snags that one with the glove.
Jarvis strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
Laying the body. And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response to the injured player, right? And anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench or on the ice and this happens, not only are you worried for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. And that'll do it here tonight for this one. And the cherry on the top between the pipes, he picks up his first shutout of the season in that W.
He doesn't get any better than that, the shutout. And look at that. Everyone's giving him stick taps and fist bumps. Some blocked shots at the end of the game. You know how badly the defenders wanted it for him as well.
We're in storm country. Welcome back to EA Sports, everyone. I'm James Cebulski along with Cheryl Pounder, where we are in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Hurricanes are ready to rock. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Hurricanes start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Hammers a shot. Denies it with the save. Moves it quickly over to Shifley. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down. Gostisbehere has been showing signs of frustration just on a pointless streak right now. And as a player, you really want to feel like you contribute. You can do lots of things well, but when you don't get on the score sheet, you don't feel like you're doing much.
Good check, frees the puck up. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Grabs the puck in the corner. Lets it go from the slot. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender. And on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Sent in deep and the forwards will go to the bench. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Intercepted at center by Perfetti. Oh, he got walked right into the bench.
On this was purpose, though. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench. And now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there.
Picked up along the boards by Ehlers. Carolina's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a great save. Quick feed to Perfetti. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Great reach with the stick by Perfetti. Carolina's got it along the wall. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here's a short pass to Jankowski. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Jankowski's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick and he lost possession.
Carolina's looking to break out. Directs it on over to Pervix. Here's a shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Hurricanes have it now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Quick pass to Nemestikov. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there. And it's kicked away. Slides it diagonally to Carrier. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Nemestikov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Loses his balance on the play. Cross ice pass to Costin. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it on net, and he turned that one aside.
Hellebuck's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Scooped up along the wall by Connor. Carolina's got it in their own zone. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Hellebuck's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Carolina still trailing in this one despite numerous shots on goal. The Hurricanes get a hold of the draw. Takes a shot, and he had an answer with that save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Denies him! Hellebuck's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Scheifele's won it in their own end. Grabs the puck at center. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Oh, he absolutely crushed him in the corner. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Great pressure with the stick. Grabbed along the boards by Stankoven. Takes the feed. Shot. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. Cuts into the paint. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he makes the save.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
The Hurricanes take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. Here's a shot. What a stop. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Niederreiter's got it in the defensive end. Winnipeg's got it across the line. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Carolina's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. More than half the frame has been played here. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Winnipeg's got it, and they're on the attack. Blast from the blue line. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Anderson.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Aho's won the faceoff. And that's intercepted by Iafallo. Oh, what a save in front. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Hellebuck's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Hurricanes win the draw. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Handles the pass. DeMello's going to play it against the half wall. With the stop.
Anderson's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Shot! And that's blocked away. Picked up along the wall by Hall. Feeds it to Appleton. Angles it over to Stanley. And now he angles it across to Iafallo. Fires it. Stones him with the blocker. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Winnipeg's got a 2-0 lead. The Hurricanes take control of the faceoff. Let's get the call. The Hurricanes are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, you can take the time and space away from your opponent, but not when they don't have the puck. You can't impede their forward movement, and that happens here. So he's going to the box.
The Jets once again send out their power play unit.
Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Stankoven's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Shot! And that goes off, pours off a body. Moves it to Niederreiter. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Feeds the puck to Nemestikov. And now he moves it to Niederreiter. Moves inside! Oh, a clutch save!
Anderson's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area.
Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
Winnipeg's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. They fight for it along the boards. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Hammers one at the net. Oh, what a save on the clapper. No, he scores. He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal. The Hurricanes are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Passes it over. That's blocked. Oh, we got a placement to keep it out. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Can't get it to go. Puck scooped up by Ehlers. Gaining momentum along the boards. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Carolina's been dominated to this point, trailing by 3. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Hall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Appleton. Redirected! Great save by the goaltender on that redirect. Works it across to Perbix. That's using the body on the block.
Hellebuyck's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Across the line, down the left wall. Shot! Denies him in close.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Winnipeg's in on the offensive attack now. And we are all over with this one. The Jets have to feel good with this win tonight. Statistically, the better team.
Hey, I was just calling to say congratulations on the promotion in the lineup. It's nice to see that all the hard work you've been putting in is finally paying off. Nice to see that your coaches are recognizing the effort you're putting in too and rewarding you with all this extra ice time. Just so you know, you've earned every minute.
As you know, we do some evaluations throughout the season. So at this time, I want to let you know that for the next few games, you're going to be under the microscope. We're going to take a very good look at everything that you're doing. So make certain that you give us whatever you have in your toolbox. Make yourself shine.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. You might say the eye of the storm, or the eye of the hurricane, for that matter, as Carolina is ready to roll.
Now, the rookie defenseman, he has been so impressive throughout the season, James. He is going to get a shot in the arm as he elevates to the top four. You also know what this means. He's going to be playing more minutes against some tougher opponents. I think he can handle it. He's got good feet, he plays within the dots, and he distributes the puck well.
You know, hearing the news about this, all I can think of is that gif with that dude just doing that massive flex. Let's go! I want to see this.
Now he's moving on up.
Shuts him down. The Hurricanes take possession here in the open ice. Feeds it over. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. He was locked in there.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Coleman's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. They go on the attack from the left side. Takes possession. Takes a shot. And a save. Back-to-back saves there.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it quickly over to Uyghur. Kadri's taking it from his own end. Puck picked up by Huberdeau. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Textbook stop by Wolf. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Gostisbehere has been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the tip tight.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. Calgary's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. Plays the puck up ahead. Hammers one from the point. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Taken along the wall by Kiviranta. Stahl's got the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Kadri. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Stahl. Here's a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here.
Svechnikov's been so dialed in and confident, James, in particular in the offensive end. I mean, his puck touches are off the charts. He wants it, he trusts his skill set, and he's taking it to the net.
Slides the puck to Perbix. Puts it on net. Oh, Walker save, looking textbook there.
Sometimes if you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And he takes the pass. Calgary's penalty killer's got a hold of it. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. And sends it just out of reach. Here's a short pass to Perbix. Gives them nothing in front. Takes the feed at the back end. Scores! The go-ahead goal on the power play.
And specialty teams are critical, and this is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play.
Blake's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Walker's got it behind the net, and he's got that one. Lets it fly, and it gets over to wall. They go on the attack through center. Here's a chance, and he comes up with the is in now. Shot! Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat. Wolf's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Aho's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Hurricanes have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Denies him on the slaughter. Here's a chance, fires the wrist shot. And a great save.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
He scores! Well, a little puck left for the play.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they
Calgary's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Knocked away. Dished on over to Coronado. Quick shot, and he makes the save there. Big time stop there.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Stops that one. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Jarenkovic has won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends a pass in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Avoids the defender. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Big time stop. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Hurricanes win the draw here in the neutral zone. Taken by Stankoven. Turn that chance aside. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Kadri's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. There's a collision with some authority. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Quick pass to Kadri. The Flames cross the line and gain the zone. Slides it across. Kadri sliding the puck behind the net. What a great read breaking up the pass. Here they come on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Takes the puck behind the net. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Takes it at center. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Fires it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's an odd man rush. The Flames take it along the wall. Way too much congestion blocks that. And that pass goes off a stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Aho. Turns that one away. Scores on the rebound. It's buried. The Hurricanes continue to dictate the play here tonight. They've now gone up by 2 in the second.
Yeah, their play is reflective on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they've had the majority of the shots in this one, James. As they continue to put pucks to the net, I expect that number to go up.
Carolina's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. And now it's over to Stahl. Broken up in the neutral zone by Weegar. And he's knocked off the puck there. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And he dodges the poke check there. The Hurricanes have it now. Picked up along the boards by Kiviranta. Easy pad save made by Wolf. There's another consecutive save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Hurricanes now lead by 2. The Flames win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck over to Coleman. Battle along the boards. From the neutral zone now. And he makes the save with ease. Wolf's going to hang on for a whistle. The setters will glide into the dot. The Flames will play it through the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Fantastic save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Handles the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Stops the rocket of a shot. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Huberdeau. Takes a shot. And that one's turned away. Moves it to Shankovic. Denies him again. Big time hit in the corner boards. Sent into the offensive zone. The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Puck sent over to Robinson. Intercepts the pass. Sprung along the wall. Second period nearly in the books here. Great hand eye by the goaltender, poking it away. The Hurricanes have possession shorthanded. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. Kadri's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Kadri's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Flames win it. Moves it quickly over to Huberdeau. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Hurricanes are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but for not a lot of time.
A short 5-on-3 here, on the stick, off the stick. You're not going to have a lot of time to move the coverage, so driving it towards the net and crashing it is key.
Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Passes it over, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Carolina's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. More than half the period left to play. No shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. Feeds it over. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
My word, they've really got them hemmed into here in their own zone. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. That's gloved by Wolf.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Here he is in front! Steps up with the block. Stopped by the goaltender. The Hurricanes have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. And they win the draw on their own end. Quick feed to Coleman. Here's a shot. Denies him.
Anderson's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Here we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them, and when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future.
And there's the bell.
Oh, James, that's just a crushing blow, executed and landed perfectly. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Carolina's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. The Hurricanes will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Carolina's got it now. Stops them cold. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Leafs are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available. A few select seats, so get them now. Should be a good one coming up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Anderson's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Shuts him down.
Wolf's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Slides the puck ahead to Stahl. Gaining momentum up along the side. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the scores! Break out the quad here on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Pokes the puck away. Calgary's gained possession. Quick pass across to Coronado. Shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Slides it across. Great positioning in the defensive end. Oh, look at this chance. An easy glove save made by Wolf. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Hurricanes really brought their A game out there tonight, Cheryl.
Well, there's a ton of energy, and they were...